Hi Capricorn, this is Kelly from moonpietarot. This is your monthly general love reading for the month of November 2016. I have already shuffled the cards and I placed them, and I just have these last two that I want to put down. So let's get started with your reading. At the bottom of the deck you have the Three of Swords. Okay, I know some of you are thinking, no. For those of you that know the cards, I know you're thinking, no, I don't want to hear that. But let me tell you what's coming through to me for this card. A lot of times, people refer to this card as a breakup card. I don't usually refer to this as a breakup card. This card usually to me means almost like a mental detachment from somebody or a relationship or a love situation. Okay, I feel like it's like when someone says the lights are on but nobody's home. It's kind of like that situation, because I don't feel like this is not really an action card. This is more of a thought card. It's swords, so it's about your thoughts. There may have been, some of you may have been dealing with someone in the past, or you may have found out that there was a third party involved, because this is a 3. But this, I feel like that's a very, very small percentage of you. But I do feel like this is a communication with someone about a possible ending, not ending, just communicating to someone in this month that you need to remove yourself mentally, detach yourself from this relationship. Okay, or you may have dealt with this with another person. Someone may have brought this to you, and for some of you there may have been a breakup, or there I don't want to say that for those of you who are in a relationship right now listening to this and having a rough time, that this in the month of November you're going to break up. I'm not feeling that way. I just feel like maybe there's just like a timeout. You know, like when a child gets put in timeout, he doesn't really leave the house. He just goes into another place in the house. So I just feel like there's a mental disconnect with this card in a relationship for the month of November. It like I said, it doesn't come across to me like it's a breakup. It's just either someone said to you, or you will be saying to them in this month, you know, I really just can't focus on this right now, or this relationship. Either you're just too busy. It's just moving yourself. It's putting your mental energy somewhere else in this month. Now, in the position of the past, you have the Moon card. And so for some of you, there may have been some things that came to light to you recently, things that you didn't know. So I feel like you are taking that energy and you're coming forward into the present with the Three of Pentacles. Maybe trying to, some of you, I feel like maybe you're putting all your energy into work because you're having a challenge, starting a new beginning with love, with the Ace of Cups, this being in the challenge position. So I feel like maybe some information that had come to you in the past, things that you didn't know, have caused you to, or will cause you for this month to focus on work. And it could be the reason for this card showing up for this month. The Moon card is usually, there could be some things that were under or in the dark. And the Moon, I always, this is also a Cancer card, so some of you may have had some dealings with the Cancer sign. But I do feel like some emotions, something has come to light that is causing a challenge in a relationship, and it may be overwhelming for you to be focusing on right now. With the Three of Pentacles, I feel like maybe you are just really focusing on work in this month. You're trying to just pay attention to other areas in your life because of something that may have come to light in the past. The Ace of Cups in a reading, the Ace of Cups is always about a new beginnings in love and key emotional development. So there may have been some emotional developments that came to light that, with this being in the challenge position, that you may be finding to be quite challenging for you to have to deal with in this month. Okay? Below you, the root of the issue, you have the World. So this is really the purpose for the reading. You are trying to process and cycle through this past situation for the month of November. Because the World card is about, I usually say in readings that the World is very similar to the Wheel of Fortune in that they're both good luck cards, but with the Wheel of Fortune, that wheel is constantly turning. It doesn't always stay because it's a wheel. Wheels aren't meant to be still. But the World card is going through a cycle like you can't see it here, going through a cycle like the different phases of the moon, right? And even though the moon keeps cycling through new phases, in this reading, this is stillness. So this is going from one phase and cycling through to the next. Okay? So I do feel like you are, because look at these moons. You have all these moons. So I feel like you are trying to process and cycle through these emotions, right? And that's what you're hoping that you will be able to accomplish to come out on the other end, right? I feel like that whatever this issue was, whatever these things that had come to light for you in the past, or whether it's the recent past or the distant past, have really affected you in an emotional way. And I feel like it's overwhelming for you right now for this month, and that you are, even if it's not something to do with a relationship, if you are single, maybe something to do with family or other issues in your life. And even if you were hoping to have a new beginning in love with someone or anyone, right? I feel like it's a challenge for you right now because you are being affected by something from your past that may have happened recently that's affected you emotionally, deeply, intensely. And it's making it quite difficult to start something new with another person. Yeah, and what's crowning you here, you have the Six of Pentacles. So this is you really needing to try to reach out and ask for help, ask for advice, ask for help. Because this is a Pentacle card, and then you have the Three of Pentacles, I don't know if there was a situation that caused you to suffer financially, either with a partner or within your life or with the family. And the reason this card can be about charity, so there can be the sense where you are needing to ask for financial help, and that could be the reason why you are working so hard, maybe to put money away because of something that may have occurred, and with love being a challenge or having a new beginning, I feel like that's not something that you're focused on right now, and that's so very similar to what I was expressing with this Three of Swords. So I don't feel like it's really, I just feel like it's almost like you or another person, somebody kind of dropped the bomb a little and just said, I need to focus on other things in my life right now. It's not necessarily a breakup, but it's just a separating in some way. So I do see that with this charity card, there could be asking for help, or somebody could be asking parents for help, sibling who's married, or and really anyone. It could be asking a couple for help, or just charity in general. It could even be like going to a church or something. It doesn't have to be money. For some of you, it could just be, I say a lot. Sorry. It could just be you seeking assistance, maybe looking for a new job. But you have all these moons, which are always emotion, and then you've got pentacles. So I feel like really what's coming is that the emotions are overwhelming you, and you're diving into work to deal with them for this month, and you really don't want to have anything to do with love or starting a new relationship or working on a current relationship. In the near future, you have the Two of Pentacles. So it's like we keep hitting all these pentacles. So you have the Two of Pentacles, which is really just trying to balance things in your life. So you'll go from, working really hard, trying to get yourself stable financially. Some of you may have been dealing or are going through a divorce. Maybe someone has said to you that they want to split up. Okay, they want to separate. Perhaps they said that, and now maybe there's some financial loss because of that, and you may be needing to work more, find different work, and let go of this, the emotional attachment, or trying to work on the relationship and trying to seek help. So I do see, whatever the case is for whomever is listening, because there was different messages, and this may or may not resonate, or even only 50% of it may resonate. But I do see that there's seeking some kind of help, maybe to get back on your feet. Because of something that maybe someone brought to you. So the reason I'm saying that is because then you come to the Two of Pentacles in the near future. So this is kind of like, so you've received this help that you were seeking from, either financial help or charity or someone offering their assistance, and getting back and then taking that and balancing it. So for those of you who are going through some kind of financial situation where you may be feeling, well, you and your partner split, and now you've got this house and all these bills, and you have to pay for it yourself. How will you do it? I feel like you'll be looking for help, and you'll get it, and you'll manage it in the near future. The readings that I've been giving are just so. They're so particular for each sign so far this month. It's really interesting the way they're coming out. But anyway, so in the position of you have the Six of Cups. Okay, so a couple of messages here with this. This could be someone from the past returning, okay, to you. Or this is you reminiscing about the past, or hoping for reconciliation. So for those of you who have this this separation card here, that person could be returning. Even if you separated quite some time ago, this person could be returning. This could be an ex coming back. This could be someone returning, and I feel like it's a small percentage of you. I feel like for most of you, this is you having fond memories, and I know some of you, if you went through a split up, you're probably not. Some of you may not be thinking fondly of your ex, but it could also just be you reminiscing, or when all the struggle wears off and time passes, sometimes we tend to just remember the good things. So that could be your energy also. you having memories or thinking back to a time when you were together, right? In the position of how you are being viewed by others, you have the Queen of Pentacles. So this is definitely you, Capricorn. And this, for those of you who are women, this is definitely you. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles is an earth sign and she's abundant. There's also, with this card, she's pregnant. So, there could be people wondering if you're going to have another baby. I don't know where that's coming from, because I don't know if you're involved with someone else. And for those of you who are male Capricorns watching this, this could be your energy where, you are just feeling very, some of you could be very in touch with your feminine side. Some of you could be, for homosexual men, this could be your energy as well. But I do feel like, as far as an energy goes, people just are viewing you as being resourceful, and in your environment, you are reaping what you've sown now. Like as I said, you received help and now you're managing it, and now you're reaping the rewards of that. Okay, people could be viewing you as being very organized and very well put together, and really just doing okay. It's just really doing okay, and maybe just dealing with these past emotions that are difficult for you to deal with because of not so much difficult past emotions, but as I said, the overwhelming emotional situation that may have happened in the past could just be rearing its head later in the end of the month for you. I don't really feel like it's if this is just you reminiscing, I don't really feel like it is anything else but that, just you thinking about someone, but very heavily, right? This card showing up is it's just showing up as intensity. So in the position of your hopes and fears, you have the Nine of Pentacles. So this is also an earth sign card. So here you are being resourceful and harvesting, and but you're hoping that you will be able to maintain this status of being financially well off, or being fixed and settled. Okay, but you fear it as well, that you may not be still maintaining that. This really, to me, is coming across as maintenance, really. And when I say maintenance, it could be high maintenance. You might be a high maintenance person because she's just got jewels everywhere, and she's just very queen-like. So, the Queen of Pentacles is a little more earthy, maybe a little more hippie-like, but a little more earthy, down to earth. And the Nine of Pentacles is like kind of similar to the Queen of Pentacles, but a little more materialistic. So you could be hoping that maybe this was a lifestyle that you had known prior to any kind of split, and maybe you're just trying to get back to that. You hoping that you can do that on your own. Maybe you have to be on your own right now. I know this message is like really seems like it's geared for a particular situation. And I don't know why it was going that way. I feel like the message that I'm giving here is for the majority of you. Okay? So if for some of you this is not resonating, then certainly check your rising or your moon sign. Okay? It might just not be your month to get a message. You may have other things from last month to still work on. Excuse me. The outcome position, you have the Three of Cups. Now, I did say that for some reason, when I was looking at the Three of Swords, there may have been some kind of triangle situation. And I think I said that was just for a small amount of you. The Three of Cups can sometimes be an indicator of a third party in the outcome position, and And if you know that there is, then this could apply to you. But I feel like this is more just about, in relation to what I read here, that your outcome position will be camaraderie and celebration with either people you work with or with family, friends. This is community, okay? And I feel like it's a celebration in your progress, that whatever you've come through in the past has brought you now that you've realized that you can stand on your own 2 feet. Even if you are single and not in a relationship, whatever this situation may have been in the past, you have progressed. You will be progressing in November. And you also have the 10 of Cups. So this card is like complete fulfillment, emotional fulfillment. Okay? This is this card talks about having all of our cups filled. It's not about making choices. It's about feeling content and satisfied in our lives in an emotional way. So, you know, whatever you may have been going through, I feel like you are just going to move past it and move forward. If this is a card about someone coming back from the past, it could be another earth sign. I am not seeing really anyone else, but it could just be someone coming back and perhaps just making their presence known, but nothing really coming of it for just the month of November. In other words, it's not like there's the 6 of Cups and the person returns and then, you know, there is a message coming through that it can be that maybe this person is viewing you as well. Like, you know, if they did something, they were the one that let you go or said they needed to separate for whatever reason, and you decided that you weren't going to dwell and you were just going to work hard and make sure that you were okay. You may be impressing the heck out of them because they may be viewing you as like these 2 people here, this Queen of Pentacles and this 9 of Pentacles. I mean, they may be taken back, looking at you and thinking, my gosh, this person does not need me, and this is not cool. They may not be cool with that because you are very independent, and you can run circles around people in business, and you definitely will be back on your feet. There's no doubt about it. You will not be the type to let emotional baggage keep you down or drag you down. You will just turn your nose and focus on work and do what needs to be done to take care of yourself or take care of your family or whatever it is that you need, you know, and keep yourself, as I said, in the lifestyle that you want, you know. So for some of you, that situation could be occurring. Okay, I'm going to end the reading now because I could go for another hour. So if you wish for a personal reading, please, you can always click, if you go in the box below, all of my information's in there. Okay, and I hope that you guys have a wonderful month of November, and I will see you next month. Okay, thanks. Bye.